Ready? Okay, so we're gonna be looking at attacking side control facing the legs. So it's just a little bit different. Usually the best control is scooping the head, scooping that far arm. But from here, this is a little easier to get. I'm gonna be scooping this far arm and blocking this leg here and sitting to my hips. The first thing I wanna do is, if I'm able, I wanna wiggle my hip inside his elbow and kind of work this arm up a little bit. So my hip is on the inside. A lot of times they're not really paying attention and that hip goes in really easy. And then my right foot is gonna be back here kind of basing up. So if he does bridge up and try to roll me back, I can push back off that leg. And it feels just like you float for a second and then back down. All right, so we're gonna look at first is the Kimura. So he's gonna be doing what he's supposed to be doing, kind of reaching for the underhook here. I'm holding him flat with my arm, leaning across his ribs. I'll reach back, grab the back of his hand. I'm gonna push off that leg, drive his hand to the mat here. I'm gonna lock up this grip here. His shoulders are super tight. Some people are gonna be really flexible here. Just always go slow so you can accommodate everybody. Keep that elbow on the body. Switch my base toward the head here. Walk the leg over the head. And I finish by pushing off this leg here, lifting here, pushing his hand this way. If he's really flexible, you can watch old footage of Royler Gracie and Sakuraba, where Royler's hand is to the back of his head and he gets up like nothing happened. Most people tap pretty quick after their hand passes their hip. All right, now we're gonna look at mounting off of this position. We're just gonna look at a little bit different style of mount. Keep it interesting. So I'm gonna sit to my hip here, everything's normal. And a lot of times people they do this kind of weird reach and they try to hook this leg here. Even if they're not doing this, this leg gets light. It's gonna walk her feet this way. I'm gonna catch here, okay? Once this happens, this looks like I have zero base, but his bridge is really funny feeling. That knee kind of gets stuck here. So I wanna pinch his ankle in the back of my knee. And from here, I'm just gonna pull the knee, step over, and then mount. So go into this low mount. His bridge, see the way his knee's turning? So his bridge this way is not very good. And so I have time to get back to my kind of full wet blanket mount. Let's do it one more time. So if your head that way. So I'm here, I'm sitting, this leg's up. I'm just gonna catch here. And that's about all it takes. Pull the knee, step over, I'm gonna go belly down here. Again, he doesn't, like his bridge either direction right now isn't very strong. I can just kind of settle in the way, that heavy low mount. And that's it for this week.